Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were actually over there at our new Caterium facility, where we were laying down all of the water and basically wiring everything in so we can start producing Caterium, which is great. And the plan is today to continue working on that. However, while I was back at the hub picking up resources between episodes, I noticed that we are now actually flat out of cable. So what I wanted to do was to come over here to our copper production facility and basically try and see, is there anything we can do to up the amount of cable we're producing? Because hang on, that's saying there's none in there at all, and that should be the cable car, shouldn't it? Okay, what's gone on? Why are we not producing cable anymore then? Okay, let's go and have a look and see what's going on, because that is an issue. We need cable. There's just no two ways around it, and you can see I've not got it prepped. I don't have... Okay, so we've still got the rubber coming in. Hold up. Hold up. Straight on is any... Why is that Mark IV belt apparently not doing anything? Something's gone wrong here. Right, hang on, let's just clear that. Right, okay, so you were a smart splitter going in that direction. Yeah, and you're lined up like that. You're connected like that. You're connected like that with right being overflow. But you're also then going in there, which is where the majority of it is supposed to go. Okay, so for whatever reason, it lost that link. Fine. Right, let's get that out as quick as we can. Alright, well, that should hopefully, you know, get the cable flowing again. Did not realise that was something we'd run into. I just want to start seeing it flow. Yeah, we've got the cable coming out. Producing 100 a minute. You guys do have... Hang on, you're producing 100 a minute. Why are these not all tier 2s? Because that's going to cause a backlog as well. So apparently, past me was not paying attention when I did this. Okay. And I think we could probably actually do with up... oh, that was it. Yes, there's 2 lines, aren't there? Yes. That's why that works out kind of okay, because it's actually feeding 2 lines. They're not all trying to go on the same one. So how many do we have in here? Hang on, that's still 11, which... I mean, that's flowing. But there is jostling. Okay, I think I'm going to need to upgrade this line to tier 5 all the way along. So, I'm going to save you guys having to watch me run this again. And I will just get on with that. Yeah, let's see, that's all just stuttering. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to sit and run this. So I'm going to do a cut once that is all run, because you guys don't need to, you know, watch me do that. And inevitably, looking at this, I'm going to run out of, whatchamacallit, alclad aluminium sheets. Well, apparently I did the first time I ran this, because that one's already out tier 5. Okay. Oh no, that's where it's not. Okay. I was doing some very strange things here, wasn't I? Yeah, that's where I run out. Okay. So I will need to go and get some alclad aluminium just to finish that off, because I'm going to want to make sure that that is flowing freely. So yeah, I will be back in a moment for you once that's all done, and I will meet you guys over at the Caterian factory. But, you know, ran into a problem, thought I would let you guys see what was going on. Okay, right, here we are back at the Caterian facilities, and what I want to do is I just want to start stress testing this. So I'm just going to run all of this at the moment into an awesome sink, which means I'm just going to need to quickly borrow a little bit of power from down here. Come on. There we go. Cool, and then we can work out our next steps from there. So, there we go. There's our awesome sink there. You're going in there. Now the difference is this one doesn't have that one there doesn't have the space for it, so just take down our temporary pillar just so we can test it, because we can grab that PowerPoint. And we'll fill the pillar back in later. Right, okay. So that's going to stress test all of those and get all of that, make sure we got all those lines cleared. Now, the next point we're going to do, we're not going to do on this floor, because if in case I ever want to expand this out in this direction, I don't want to go any further on this floor. So we're going to come up to this one, and we are going to probably put a logistics floor in underneath. Oh, we haven't quite got the room for it. Okay, fine. No logistics floor then. So, I haven't got the room for the blueprint designer. For this one. Come on, blueprint designer's not that tall, is it? Is it really that tall? Okay, alright. So it is that tall. Fine. We'll pop it there then. Yeah, alright, okay, I'll give you that. That is pretty tall. So, we need to load a blueprint. So, this time we are looking at probably this, except we're going to need to do some changes to it. So, this time we're going to make it a Quickwire manifold. And that's fine. Yeah, we can save the blueprint there because... Oh, I haven't got any power over here, do I? Right, okay. So, I've looked in... I'll give over. Right. Come on. Right, so I did the maths, and we are actually going to need... Actually, not all of these. Because we only need 6.5. Which sounds so weird. Right, so we need to have Quickwire. Did you get your Quickwire recipe before I fell? No, you didn't. There we go. Okay, so basically we have got 780. I've just realised I've done the math wrong again on... No, I haven't. Right, hang on. So Quickwire. Not Quickwire. Deuterium. So this is what I've done with the math. So we're currently using this recipe. So we turn 2 Deuterium ore into 1 Deuterium ingot, which means we're halving. So we go 780 divided by 2. So we get 390 ingots coming out of these 3 lines a minute. So with the Quickwire recipe, it's 12 a minute. So we go 390 divided by 12. Hang on. How did I get 6 out of that? Okay. So it's 32 and a half. All right. Which means we probably do want to put that other one back. Right, let's just load the blueprint then. And, you know, take that back out. Right, okay. We are going to replace that with all of these. We want to change that recipe to Quickwire. Okay, so 12 a minute. They can all still be tier 1s feeding in. Whoop. But we are going to need to do some serious work on the outputs. So they're all going to output 60 a minute. So that's... so 780 divided by 60 means for every 13 we'll need to put something out. We're going to have 30, basically 33. So we kind of only need 3 lines. Because if we do 3 lines of 11, that would cover it. And then each of those lines... yeah, that would do it. Okay. Alright, okay, we'll start with this and then we'll tweak it from there. So, let's just definitely save that now. Yes. Clear. Pick it up. Pick it up. Okay. Whoa! Oh, no, that was a mistake. My word. Alright, we did figure out we were high enough to catch one. There we go, weren't we? Right, okay. So, it wasn't on this floor in case we need to go up. It was this one we were going to do it on. So, let's start grabbing our blueprints. So, it does mean we need to take that away. So, that is 8, 16, 24, 32. Hang on. 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay. So apparently we're going to be just shy of cable, which is laughable seeing as what we've just done over there. Okay, so... but I mean the last one we're going to have to work out differently anyway. So let's grab our blueprints. We can grab our Quickwire manifold. And we'll run it back in, I'm going to say this direction, but I didn't actually, and I can't see what way the belts are going. Yeah, the belts are going that way. Okay. So, let us just trying to line it up with a foundation. And you know, the challenge is I can't actually see where that corner is. Come on. Right, well that's the brake line. You know what? We'll just do that. Right, and then let's make sure that is lined up. Yes, the power poles are on the same side. Okay, so that means we've got, that's a row of 8. There we go, that's 2 rows of 12. So we can take the last one off each row. Cool, okay. Right, and then we will need to fill in the floor because we're going to need to use some more of it. Like that. Cool. Happy with that. Okay, and then we want to hook these in. There you go, hook these into each other. Cool, okay. Yeah. We will need to grab you and zoop you along. Okay, and then we need to actually that power pillar might be in the way. Might be better off going in this direction to give us a bit more of an extra one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then we're going to need to adjust the blueprint so we've only got half of it. Right, where can I fit the blueprint designer up here? I mean, that's fine. That doesn't matter. We just need to adjust the blueprint we have. Right, load. Quickwire manifold. We do not have the resources for this blueprint. Of course we don't. Of course we don't. Right, okay, well let's go and grab that cable then. Head over to Amsterdam because that's just around the corner. And then we're going to have a lovely bit where we get to, I imagine, drive through that on the way back. But this is nice because you can see that the kind of slip road that we've got is working in both directions. Seeing as Amsterdam's just over here. Yeah, I have to admit, I do like that train junction. It is big. And I probably want to find a tidier way of doing it in future. But it does work very nicely. In that the trains do get on and off the main line very quickly. And then can do all of their like slow work afterwards. And if I can think of a way of making that work over at the Nexus with the limited space I've given myself because of how tightly I've packed everything, then absolutely I'll be looking at doing something similar there. Right, okay. Cable production should now be, yep, through the roof, which is great. That's fine. So now can you take us back to station 33? Thank you. Oh, we hit the autosave. So when that's done, we should be moving back up and around. Here we go. Nice. Okay. So that's going to corkscrew us back up. And then that's going to bring us over here where we're effectively going to join the main line for a second and then immediately slip back off of it. Yeah, no, I do like that. And then, yeah, straight through. That's fine. This is where we want to be. Right, okay, so now let's load that. Okay. We effectively want to strip out that side. Yep, that does it. Okay. And then this is one side. Cool. Take it all down. Right, then let's go back downstairs. And there we go. There's our Quickwire one side. Right, what way's that? Yeah, that's going that way. Okay. So we want to give it some room because we're going to need to do double mergers there. But we do that. On the plus side with this one, it's going to be blindingly obvious if I try and put them the wrong way round. Okay, and then strip that last one off, because again, we don't need it. Okay, and then we can join them up. Nice. Okay, so you guys are putting out 60 a minute. We did the maths to work out how much each can carry. It's 13, but we're only using 11. So we can still make do with a single line, which is great, but we do need to put the mergers in. So let's get on with that. Whoa. Yeah, no, I'm going to want you more snug than that. Get on with that now. That one doesn't, I don't think it was lined up. So, yeah, and then we're going to have to start working on what we're going to do, because I need the high-speed connectors for drones and supercomputers and stuff like that. But some of that's going to require stuff like circuit boards, and we're not actually mass producing circuit boards anywhere. All of our circuit boards are being produced on site for the places that need them, like the computer factory. We don't actually have anywhere making spare circuit boards, and we're going to need to do some of that. Now, I have been having a look at the recipes we've got, and I think what we might wind up using is the silica recipe. The silica circuit boards, which use silica and I think it's copper sheets, because we're making a lot of copper sheets. Currently, we don't really use them for a huge amount. I think other than a few places we are making circuit boards, but we're really not using the silica we're producing. So it makes sense to try and use that up. It also produces the circuit boards at the highest rate. So I think we're going to be using that for the circuit boards we need to give us some spare circuit boards, because we need regular circuit boards for high-speed connectors. Because the computers we're already mass producing back at the, I'm going to say computer factory, but we are going to need to update that because the computers themselves aren't being pulled out via a drone. That's only going by train at the moment, and it's not going anywhere because I haven't sorted out the storage or a train to actually do that yet. So that's going to be fun. We're going to need to sort that out. Oh, that's all gone curvy-worvy. Right, okay. Just thinking, actually, we've got 3 lines here, which is kind of nice. We've got 3 lines underneath. Although, from memory, it wasn't exact. split, so I might put them on the same line and just divvy them all up. Ooh, no, 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 no. Come on. There we go. There's some power. Right, okay. Well, that production definitely appears to be working well. I've not got them quite flooding in as much as I would like, but then to be fair, we're not on tier 3 miners yet. We're still working with tier 2s. Yes, it's overclocked, but it's not as much as we could be throwing out. Oh, that's the manifold, isn't it? Because it's, yeah, we got the splits going on. So yeah, this line is always going to be more full. But that's okay. Right, okay, so let's get a lift set up for over here. So let's just throw that out a bit further so it is actually in line. Okay, and then we're going to put a lift hole there. No, not tab Q, that's what I'm after, because I've remapped it so they're basically on the same finger. Right, you're going to output that way. However, beforehand we're going to have a... No, not a smart splitter, a regular splitter works, thank you. You're going in there. You're going in there. And you are going to go in there. Cool, that's that done. Right, you are going to go in there. Yep, that works out. Oh, no, no, no. I've lost it again. Come on. Come on, give me the power. No, I am going to drift to the floor now, aren't I? Okay. Right, good thing we left that hole there. Okay, so we are going to need that concrete floor filled in. There it is. Okay, and then you're going to come down like so. Right. I know I've not got power up there yet. But let's start sending the stuff up there, shall we? So, let's have a merger. Oh, that's lined up beautifully. Right. Belt 4 going straight in. Belt 5 going straight up. And then we'll want another merger in this direction, like that. There we go. All right, and you're just going to go there running straight under the stairs like that. Awesome. And then you're also going to go in there. Cool, so that's going to get all of that upstairs. We can then grab our painted beam again because we aren't using that post anymore. Cool. Head upstairs. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so we haven't got doubles. Something just happened there where it filled that hole in. Okay, fine. Right, so you guys have all of that. We've got power. I think what we'll do for this one, I'm just going to bring the power out. And then I'm going to put a beam connector over the top of it. No, you're not going to let me do it. Okay, fine. We will put the painted beam back. And then will you let me put a beam connector on top? You will, because I kind of want that to almost look a bit like a junction box at the top, because we've got that wire coming out. So I kind of want it just like a smidge down. Okay, what if we use the, there you go, the beam connector, that one. Yeah, just to make it look a little bit different. Okay, so now you're coming along on these lines. And then if you come along to here, and then just go down like that. That turns those all on. You can then come along over to that one, and we'll turn these ones on too. There we go, and we've got Quickwire being made. Lovely, beautiful. Okay, so now while we figure out the next steps, let's just sync these. Because, yeah, let's just keep it all going and do all that stress testing. So where are you? You're there, into that one. Right, because you do actually share, we'll do that. Cool. So that's now going to start syncing all that Quickwire, so we can try and make sure we can get through all of that. It'll take a little while to clear that backlog that was already building up, but there we go. So we've got the Quickwire now set up. So yeah, I'm going to start wrapping up here. So as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to everyone that does that. It is very much appreciated, and I do still absolutely love interacting with you guys in the comments. So please do keep that up, and thank you to everyone that's been engaging with me like that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very appreciated. Please don't forget that as patrons, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep, so you can explore those worlds at your leisure. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.